Hey everybody, welcome to this week's video. Welcome if this is your first time tuning in. My name is Stephanie, and each week I bring you an energetic forecast to help you start the following week in the best way possible, sort of a jump start on the coming energies. So this week we are looking at October 30th through November 5th, 2022, solidly into that first week of November. I feel like it's every few days I'm saying welcome to this week's video, but it has been 7 days since the last one, so time is flying. But you know, what's the old adage, time flies when you're having fun. So I hope you have all had a great week and had some fun. Let's start with our 3 Akashic keywords. Each week I do 3 keywords that I have channeled from the Akashic records, as well as some crystal energy and some oracle card guidance. So let's start with the 3 keywords. Now, I do have to mention before I say these that I kind of thought I was getting, something that was a joke or, when I'm channeling information from the Akashic Records, it's not always this big, booming, serious voice. It's sometimes things that I'm like, are you sure that's what you want me to say? So last week we had onset and outset, if you tuned in last week. If not, that'll be linked at the end of the video. You can watch that. If you want to go back and see how the week unfolded for you. So we had onset and outset. This week we have onward and upward. So I was like, oh, okay. And then the third one is a phrase, and it is rightful place. So I actually found these fascinating this week. Onward and upward are really fairly literal. We are moving forward, but we are also moving into sort of an ascension energy or a higher vibrational energy where many of us, if we don't fight it, with our egos or get nervous or scared and hold back, if we step fully into things that are unfolding for us, are moving upward into a higher vibrational energy. We have free will as humans. We can put a damper on that anytime we want to. Our higher self and spirit, the divine, God, whatever you call it, is always kind of leaving us breadcrumbs along the trail of what will be in our highest good. We don't have to follow those breadcrumbs, and many times we don't, because it's human nature, not our soul's nature, but it's our human nature to get a little nervous when things change, when we're presented with new experiences. So really a time to keep in mind, onset, outset, things are changing from last week, onward, upward this week. So knowing that you are moving forward, knowing that it's a time of action, knowing that it's a time of change, maybe change in ways that you didn't anticipate, but that is moving you upward. Think of it like leveling up. As long as you don't go into fear-based energy and hold yourself back, which brings us to the third one, which is the phrase, which is rightful place. So if you are moving onward, if you allow yourself to move upward, then you take your rightful place into how your future is unfolding. So really, really one of the most fascinating combinations I've gotten as far as the collective readings. I love the rightful place energy because it's also not just about stepping into the future, it's about stepping into your worthiness and knowing that I have a rightful place. And it is in this future that is unfolding according to what I've been focusing on. So what I've been intending, what I've been planting the seeds for. And I'm now ready. I am moving onward. I am moving upward. I am now ready to take my rightful place, whatever that looks like for you. It may look like a very smooth segue. You may not feel it at all, but trust me, the energy is changing. So everything's changing. It's just how much we want to flow into it and how much we're still holding on to kind of fear-based energies of the past. So really, really, really important. Please move into that upward energy. Allow yourself to be carried. Trust that things are unfolding in exactly the way they're supposed to, and take your rightful place in your future that's unfolding. Okay, let's talk about our crystal energy. Let me tell you the cards we're using this week. I'm going to use Healing Crystals deck number 2 this week. We are going to use, I don't read tarot or tarot. I read Oracle, always have, but I was gifted these because I have 3 cats. Sometimes they make an appearance here, but these were gifted to me by a dear friend and client, and I love them. So I thought with this being the week of Halloween, if you celebrate Halloween, cats are, you know, a witch's companion, a witch's familiar. So I thought it would be fun to use this deck this week. So we're going to do our Sunday energy from the Cat Tarot deck, which is the cutest. And then this deck just has kind of a fall vibe to me, so a Halloween-y kind of vibe to me. So we're going to do the remainder of the week from the Herbiary deck. So let's talk first about our crystal energy. And I did draw the cards ahead of time, but I have not peeped at them yet. We have the ruby. So this is interesting. It's root and heart chakras. So really getting into that grounding energy, but also being connected to the heart, which is all about trust and trusting that we are being guided in the right direction. So very connected to, but also grounding, knowing that we're in our rightful place, right? So connected to that Akashic guidance. And the 3 keywords for ruby are abundance, endurance, and passion. I love this, moving into abundance, but knowing that we're on the right path, keeping that endurance, keeping the momentum going. And passion is action energy. So the affirmation or mantra you can use if you want to work with the energy of ruby this week is, I thrive in all areas of my life. Like, what could be better than that? I thrive in all areas of my life. I really like that combined with the Akashic onward, upward, rightful place leads us to thriving in all areas of our lives. So then let's talk of our, let's talk about our cat card here, Sunday. We have the Page of Wands. So, Page of Wands is about staying positive, focusing on the prize, you know, the big chunky bird that's right in front of you. If you are this cat, that is your prize. So focusing on the prize. This is a time of fun and adventure. You can see all the colors in this card. Youthful energy. The pages represent youthful energy, bringing in new energy. So just starting Sunday with kind of eyes on the prize, but fun. Focused but fun is kind of the energy we're starting our Sunday with. So then let's talk about Monday. Monday is the Daisy card. Ooh, I feel like we're going to get a lot of really good, relevant information from this Herbiary deck this week. So Monday is the Daisy card. Daisy says be yourself. So Daisy says loving yourself as is right now, right? Is the best medicine. So this is about that rightful place. This is about knowing that you are worthy of standing in your own power, standing in the place you're at. You are worthy of being seen. You are worthy of speaking your truth. You are worthy of anything you want to do or be. So Daisy says, be yourself. You know, that's always going to get you, you never have to apologize for that. And you never have to remember, you know, if you're always in sort of leading with your ego and presenting one face to this group of people and one face to this group of people and maybe a different one at home, it's hard to keep up with that. So if you're yourself, it brings you, you know, great relaxation and great ease if you can just be yourself. So Daisy reminds us of that on Monday and says, love yourself just the way you are. So then Tuesday, we have the Sage card. I like this because Sage is, you know, kind of clearing stuff out. Let those blocks go. It's clear the way is the phrase that's on this card. Let the blocks go. Named, unnamed, let them go once and for all. And we've been talking about this a lot over, I feel like it's been a period of a couple months. We are not going backward anymore. We are thanking the past and saying, I got it. We have assimilated everything and we are only moving forward now. So if you feel like there's anything still kind of hanging on, maybe doing some cord cutting or just letting those blocks go, and you don't even have to dive back into them at this point in our energetic history where we're at collectively energetically right now. You don't have to dive back into them, and that's why the message is coming through as named or unnamed. You can just let go. If you just feel a little block, just let go of anything that is not serving me is all you have to say. Then Wednesday, we have the chickweed card, which says start fresh. So we let go and we start fresh. It's chickweed is like bright beginnings. You can see how the magnifying glass is kind of putting a light on things, making things brighter, amplifying, magnifying. and saying, who are you without the blocks you just let go of? Who are you without these burdens? You are moving onward, you are moving upward, and you are taking your rightful place. So Chickweed says we are being given a fresh start, a fresh energy midweek. Thursday, we have Reishi. I love this card. Defying gravity. So Reishi is about transformation, right? On the heels of this fresh start. It's about assimilation of experiences, which I think I just said a second ago. We have assimilated everything. So this confirming assimilation of all of our past experiences. Where does your power lie now? It lies in the lessons you've assimilated. It doesn't lie in the emotions connected to those lessons. It lies in the assimilation of the lessons and movement forward. So also, if you think about defying gravity, so I mean, we take that as like defying gravity, like the law of gravity, right? But if you think about the word gravity, like something being grave, of grave importance, right? Somber, kind of. When you're defying gravity, you're kind of moving onward, you're moving upward. Something, it's not so somber, it's an uplifting energy. So this kind of matching up with the onward and upward Akashic keywords this week, and you can see how it kind of climbs up the tree. We're defying gravity, sort of literally on this card and metaphorically, in that things aren't so somber. We are lightening up, we are moving upward into that higher vibrational energy. And the message it brings, you know, where does your power lie? In your rightful place, where you are, all of you. Then Friday we have Plantain. So Plantain says rewild. So time to indulge the inner child, or seek adventure. You can see the hot air balloon and the treasure map, just kind of letting go and very literally moving upward with that hot air balloon graphic, and onward with the map. So onward, upward, taking your rightful place. Maybe, you know, tuning into what makes you happy. That's what the inner child energy is all about. It's not, we don't any longer have to go backward and say what bothered me in my childhood. It was like, hey, when I didn't have any outside influences way back, what made me happy? What made me joyous? And kind of connecting with that and seeking adventure, seeking fun, seeking that childlike energy. And then Saturday, last day of the week, we have Oats. I really like this for a Saturday energy. I like a relaxing Saturday energy. Have you noticed that? And Oats says, just be. You can see that this is kind of supported by the forces of gravity. So we have defying gravity, we have getting in touch with what brings us fun, and then we have just be, just taking our rightful place here, because we are ourselves. We know that we have taken our rightful place, and now we can just be. So that's our energy for October 30th through November 5th. I always say, if you stumble across this video outside that time frame and the guidance feels relevant to you, then absolutely take it as relevant for you, whatever time frame you're in. But we are looking at Halloween week. So I hope you enjoyed this week's cat card and the Herbiary Oracle. If you'd like to contact me for a private reading, I do personal Akashic Records readings. You can always find my information in the description box below. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next time.